sure. Did we just see each other?
Yeah. So this is a different room today?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's us.
Oh, yeah? This is cool.
This is nice.
Oh, sick. How you doing?
No. We're around the corner though.
Oh, we're not here?
Oh, we're not? Wrong room? I was excited for that. We can do it in there. Yeah. Sit in the middle. Kind of like Jesus.
Yeah.
Round 2, right here in Gilbert, Arizona. We're at Kiln with John Cassell's Cross Country Mortgage. Gonna be a great class. Got Norm coming from Live Off Agent. Gonna go over a ton of content. So what we're here is we're helping as many realtors and lenders as we can. It's a huge struggle right now, and we're gonna show you why and how to fix that. So, fixing one a year?
Landing page. And then I could be ready to be targeting ads, and if we promoted it for 30 days ahead, we could be like keeping top of mind with Facebook, Instagram ads, just like
Absolutely
on top of the line. Like I can't get away from them.
Yeah.
I gotta show up.
They gotta show up or they're gonna get sick of us. Like,
Yeah.
we're not going nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I got us on that, dude.
Yo.
What's going on?
What's that hangover?
Oh, dude, it's vicious. Good morning, guys. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, Jay.
Yeah. How you doing? Pleasure.
You match your shoes to your watch, is what you do?
Everything, of course. It's all little shit, dude. Even the truck and everything, bro.
Here's my sales pitch. I'm Jason with First Integrity Title. I do scripts. That's it. So my job is to help you guys grow your business. I'll show you a couple practical tools that we have that'll be able to help you guys. And it's all on data and lead gen. Fluid Pro we had developed about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. It's just raw data. 1,000, 1,500 followers on social media in the next 60 days doing all this stuff. You've got 1,500 people in your backyard that you're not talking to. What's the biggest thing that really upsets me is when I drive home and I see a listing in my neighborhood that's not mine. So if I can show you a way of just working a 1 mile radius from where you live to close 10 to 15 transactions in the next 12 months, do you think that's gonna be a win?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Main focal business should be where you live, the community, right? So, because what I love about that farm area, let's just say it's a square mile, there might be 1,500 homes. With our system, we're gonna know everything about those 1,500 homes. We're gonna know when they bought, what they paid, what they owe, who the owner is, what their rate is, what their payoff is, phone number, email address. We then take all that data and build a targeting campaign around it, whether it's gonna be direct mail, social media. Just remember this, G, it's gonna be for goals, P, is your plan, and A, action. You gotta have goals, whether it's a daily goal, monthly goal, quarterly goal, annually goal, life goal, 3-year goal, 5-year goal, set goals. Look at the numbers, it's really not that hard to do. It's like, how do I get in front of that many people? What value do I bring? And it's not that I've been in the business 25 years, nobody cares. It's like who you are as a person. So like me, I'm a car guy, I've had every car you can think of. I'm a motorcycle guy, I'm a car guy, I'm a tattoo guy. I like guns, like those are my hobbies and my traits. That's what I put out there. Because guess what, I'm gonna be guilty by association. My audience is gonna be the same thing that I like. This square mile right here is letting me know there's 1,200 properties. They hit preview, there's my stats. Let me ask you this, in the last 12 months, out of those 40 deals, did you sell anything here? 34 homes sold in your backyard. So that's the missing key. Our system is telling us 34 homes sold in the last 12 months, just in a square mile. But with our analytics and AI, we're gonna tell you if anyone's gonna sell their house in the next 12 to 18 months, it's these specific 124 properties. All we're gonna do is take that data and we're gonna hit them hard. Whether it's gonna be direct mail, social media, email blast, text blast, working with Norman to get your landing page and all that good stuff up together. Out of this 124, NAR says that if you work a database, you should be able to close 5%. So what's 5% on 124? Six deals in the next year. It's over $100,000. Sign me up. I don't have to leave my neighborhood. What's cool about this is all my content, social media, my marketing, now I can involve all the businesses around here. I can talk about the parks. I can talk about the neighborhood. I can talk about everything else besides that property. Because what do we see now that's super generic? Home tours. Here's the property, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Nice video, but never once do we talk why people should move here. We don't talk about the schools, we don't talk about the businesses, we don't talk about the churches, the stuff that people really want to know. Yes, the house is beautiful, nowhere in here are we talking about what would entice people to move.
My name is Norman Kinsey III, I go by AKA Mr. Liftoff. And we're going to be talking a little bit about the systems and strategy behind your success. We're going to start off with getting clear about avatars. What type of buyer or seller? So say for instance, when you get the geolocation and you understand the demographic of the farm, understanding like how long they own the home for, which Jason can tell you, and finding out, is it an empty nester, is it a distressed home seller, what is the pain points, right? And then putting together content, flyers, social, we'll talk about that here in a minute, to be able to add value to that ideal avatar, because adding value is the way that you are able to transact, right? If someone forgets what you said and did, but they won't forget the way you make them feel, how do you make them feel something? Well, you address their pain points, you put out social content, you put out mailers, something, right? And some people might say, because of the technology that you have, Jason, oh my God, that was divine. Thank you, Lord, for sending me this agent. I had no idea. Right now, who here has heard about YouTube being a thing in real estate? A lot more people are getting on YouTube, they're filming content, they're talking about the area, they're talking about all this really cool stuff to add value to a potential prospect. And just like YouTube, Instagram is becoming really, really popular. If you're talking about what is there to do, where's the new building, what's happening in schools, parks, intel out here. So individuals are using these platforms, Instagram for short form and YouTube for long form, to add additional value. So having a YouTube channel, having Instagram is great, but having a website takes it to that next level where you can have the YouTube videos feeding automatically, and then you can really talk about new build constructions, showing those new builds. You could be talking about what's going on for areas to explore. If you're someone that wants to use, say, Jason's technology, and you had a website talking about first-time home buyer information, guides, resources, all the things about buying your first home and getting past the point of interest where I can't afford it, I don't know if I can qualify, yada, yada, yada. You can have a standard operating procedure on your website for buyers right here. He sends out flyers, you have a QR code, you take them to your website, and then you have a video, hey, Norm here, so you probably got my letter and you're probably renting a home. It's probably a $700,000 home and you're paying a monthly mortgage of maybe $2,400 a month. Could you imagine buying your own $700,000 home? It is possible. Down below, there's more information that you can gather, guides to download, forms to fill out, and I can even connect you with my preferred lender. We got the man in the house right now to go through that process. So this is an idea. What are you giving them for value on the website? What about jumping on your calendar and automatically setting up a scheduled meeting? So if you're sending out mailers to that territory that Jason was talking about, and then you had a QR code that went to the website that added additional value, they are going to go through a standard operating procedure, then book an appointment on your calendar. There's less rebuttal, there's less how did you hear about me, there's less bullshit, less fluff.
So that's so much value right there. I mean, this is the missing link, you know what I mean? Because once they get set up with us, now it's kind of like, all right, what do we do?
Yeah, you gotta fucking keep up with that. Yeah, for real.
Jason Rosen standing out from the crowd, from the back of his bike to the front of the deal. First integrity title, we keep it real.
All right, that's a wrap. Class is over. Class was in session. Good turnout. Great value, man. I appreciate everyone that showed up. Stay tuned to the next. We've got, I think, 2 or 3 more workshops coming up in the next week or two. So I'll be putting that on social, sending that out. So if you want more information or an invite to it, let me know. We'll get you guys a seat.